Hey guys, DSLR Rookie here. My name's Tim. When I was in Vancouver in the summer, we had a great family holiday, but I shot a short film that I posted yesterday, which was to do with the most important thing when we're making video, the thing that makes the most difference. Today I want to say a bit more about that, and I hope I can show you a little bit about what I mean. So while I was out in Canada in the summer, it was really hard to find time to shoot some great video footage. We were rushing about everywhere, we were exploring, we were moving on from one place day to day, and it was just so pushed for time, I just really couldn't do what I wanted to do. And when I got back home, I got loads and loads of footage, but I was quite disappointed with a lot of it because it just didn't look cinematic. It was just snapshots of a really great family holiday. One thing that came out of the last video, I think, was about seizing the opportunity. You know, I was sitting in this apartment with time on my hands, why not get out and shoot something? And that's what I did. The frustrating thing was, as we moved from place to place, seeing new places, there was no time to scope out locations, to see what was interesting, any detail we could get in the shots, to check out different camera angles, to see what the light was doing, to see if settings or equipment or techniques or changing the lenses and stuff was going to make a difference. I just didn't have time to do that, and that was fine. That was not what the trip was about, but I think I learned a lot in those frustrations. So what underlined it for me was working on a short project back in the UK. I had time to think about the story we wanted to tell. I had time to think about doing a storyboard about the shots. I planned out specific shots, what I was going to shoot, how I was going to frame it, what the camera movement was going to be. I thought about settings. I had time to go and scope out a location. In the end, we didn't use it, we switched it, but I'd thought through all of this stuff before I touched my camera. You know, I'd written it out on a little sheet, and I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and that was really, really, really helpful, and it changed the video quality massively. So what I found on the day of the shoot was we adjusted things. We did things on the fly. We changed location. I wasn't afraid to step away from the storyboard and do something that I hadn't thought of before, but the storyboard was really helpful, and we pulled off some of those shots. I shot some B-roll that I hadn't imagined before because I just saw things in the moment, and some of the movements I used different equipment, or I went handheld that I wasn't expecting, but having that storyboard really helped me to stay focused on the story. It was just really helpful. You know what, generally speaking, I was so much happier with the footage that we executed that we planned out before. So those shots that I really wanted to get, we got them. And it was great. I think it improved the video quality. It definitely told the story, and I think it told the story better than if I hadn't have planned it. So it was really worth investing that time. So let's check out some of the footage, see what you think. So that's it really, just having more time to shoot, investing time in thinking through your shots, your location, your storyboard, working with the light. Having that time, it makes all the difference.